Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get right to your top stories this morning, brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assistant Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Former Nevada Congressman James Bilbray has died. He was 83 years old. Bilbray graduated from Las Vegas High School and attended UNLV. He served 4 terms in Congress and worked to preserve habitats in Nevada, including Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area. Bilbray also spent 6 years in the Nevada State Senate, and he was the founder of the UNLV Alumni Association. Governor Steve Sisolak wrote on Twitter, quote, "Jim Bilbray was a good friend who I respected and loved. Through his years of public service to the Silver State, I know his legacy will live on." In other news, Nevada Congresswoman Susie Lee missed a deadline to report stock trades to the House Ethics Committee. According to a report by Business Insider, Lee was one of nearly 24 lawmakers who failed to report trades within 45 days after the transaction. However, she did disclose most of her transactions within a 30-day grace period, allowing her to avoid a $200 filing fee. According to the report, she could still face fees on at least 2 trades. A spokesperson for Lee says that she has contacted the Ethics Committee to ensure full compliance. And some great news for all of us here at the Las Vegas Review-Journal. The Nevada Press Foundation named the Review-Journal the state's best newspaper and best news website on Saturday. Reporter Rio Lacanlali was named the state's outstanding journalist. Art Kane won the Best Investigative Story Award for his look at child deaths that might have been prevented by child protection workers. And photographer Benjamin Hager was named Nevada's Outstanding Visual Journalist. The RJ also took first place in categories such as editorial writing, graphic design, and business spot news. And 7 at 7 was named the state's best video program or series.
Now here is your sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. The Raiders went on the road this week and improved to 2-0 after beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 26-17 at Heinz Field. Derek Carr passed for 382 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win.
I just let his performance speak for itself. I've been clamoring about Derek Carr since I've been here, so hopefully he gets some recognition for doing what he did today. You know, he had some long drives. He was big again at the end of the game against 2 great defenses 2 weeks in a row, and it's a big reason why we've been able to win.
Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. A cooling trend for us here in the valley is upon us. Your Monday forecast, only 91 degrees for the high, breezy conditions, wind gusts up to 21 miles per hour, 66 degrees for your evening lows. For the rest of the week, staying in the low 90s until Tuesday, we will expect a slight warm up by midweek, upper 90s, mostly clear skies, lows this week in the low 70s. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. For lots of people, getting protection against COVID-19 is incentive enough to get a shot, but a little added reward never hurt. More than 400 people got vaccinated Saturday at a pop-up clinic at Eldorado High School. Those who got the vaccine also received a $100 MasterCard gift card.
The cost of not getting vaccinated from our health system here is far more than the $100,000 that this investment will be. 1,000 people is a lot of people to get vaccinated in one day. And we've seen in states where they have higher vaccination rates that their economies are turning around faster.
Meanwhile, friends and family remembered an emergency room nurse at North Vista Hospital a year after he died from COVID-19. Greg Pystrup passed away 12 days after testing positive for the virus. He was 53 years old. His wife organized a memorial at Springs Preserve Botanical Garden. The former military medic previously worked at University Medical Center and Sunrise Hospital and Medical Center as an emergency room nurse. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, a Las Vegas developer is planning to build an apartment complex behind Sunset Station. Ovation Development has filed plans with the city of Henderson for a complex for 55 and older. It would be built on more than 5 acres of property currently owned by Sunset Station off Warm Springs Road and between Marks and Stephanie Street. An executive at Ovation told the Review-Journal that it's still very early in the process. Red Rock Resorts, which owns Sunset Station, would not comment.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders pulled off one of the biggest point spread upsets Sunday in their 26-17 road win over the Steelers as 5.5-point underdogs. After going 12-4 against the spread with 9 outright upsets in week 1, NFL underdogs are 9-6 against the spread with 5 outright upsets in week 2. The Titans topped the Seahawks as 6.5-point dogs, and the other upsets were the Panthers over the Saints, the Cowboys over the Chargers, and the Ravens over the Chiefs.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas Assisted Living and Memory Care, the best care for the best life. There's a place not far from the Las Vegas Strip where restaurants are thriving, and it's all being fueled by local customers. Review Journal's Jen Ah takes us there. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Renee. As beautiful and glamorous some restaurants on the Strip may be, some customers crave that local feeling and sense of community. That's where the Arts District comes in. Almost everyone there is a local business owner. Some popular spots include Velveteen Rabbit, Esther's Kitchen, Garage East Wine Room, Makers and Finders, and Bungalow Coffee Company.
More and more will be coming because the developers who own land in that area are really committed to keeping it a community-oriented place of independent business people.
The area continues to see growth with a mix of independent vintage clothing boutiques, antique stores, art galleries, hair salons, and restaurants. Renee?
Thank you, Jen. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Life is Beautiful wasn't the only festival taking place in the Las Vegas Valley this past weekend. The city of Henderson held its first ever Halfway to St. Patrick's Day Festival at Water Street Plaza in downtown Henderson. The event featured food, live entertainment, activities for kids, and a whiskey and wine walk for the adults. The festival was presented in partnership with the Southern Nevada Sons and Daughters of Erin. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. And if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button down below. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.